Content is king. Content is king. Content is queen. Content is king. Don't use that one. Hello, my name is Yulga, and I lead the brand for Circles.Life. I get to go from market to market and launching Circles.Life into each country. I'll be sharing a case study of Circles.Life on viral disruption and loyalty in an age of disloyalty. I start with what is that one-liner? What is that elevator pitch? What is that objective that I'm trying to get at? Whether it be from a campaign or a product launch or just content to engage my customers, what's that one-liner that I want them to say? And then my marketing objectives and my business objectives, all the actions and executions go directly to that one-liner. There's a famous Henry Ford saying, if I asked people what they wanted, they would have asked for a faster horse, and he never would have invented the car. So sometimes you have to target people on what you know that they want and not what they want. So sometimes you have to think ahead of the customer. So really it goes back to that customer journey and really understanding where their mind's at and what kind of actions that they take. I like to think about content marketing as a bonfire. So you have to have really good content and a really good base. And then I leverage PR as that spark that kind of lights the base up. And then I'll spend some money on digital advertising to fuel that fire even more and to create an epic bonfire of content. I leverage the customer user journey, right? So if nobody can find your content, then it's not going to be effective. So I think about how are they going to find it, and then what do they do once they get there and consume the information. Absolutely. I think, especially if part of your user journey, I know I keep referring to that, but if part of your user journey incorporates an offline touch point, then you need to think about how they're going to interact with that content, whether it be a store interface or packaging or on their commute, they're reading about you, right? These are experiences that they're using in the physical space, not so much in the digital. I'm your typical marketer. I like to track things. I'm a little obsessed with numbers, and at Circles.Life, we're looking at them hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, and how can we constantly improve? So digital, social media, all of these things help you to measure this success of what you're doing. So obviously we're going to put more of our dollars towards what we can see. However, that does not discredit offline sources that you cannot track. One brand that I really have my eye on is IKEA. They do a really good job of localization, so no matter what market it is, they will tailor the content to either what's happening in the market, so trend hijacking, and then there's a really good example of their human catalog when they were taking an offline material and they spun this beautiful story around this woman memorizing it and translated it into a digital experience. See you at Content 360 conference in Singapore.